Good morning. Today is Saturday, August 31st. I am in the midst of making Gratitude Intensified. This is the first year that I'm approaching it this way. Most of you know my story, and for those of you who don't, then be sure to go to the website helpingbuildbridgesacross.com. It's found under Living in My Truth, and it'll give you a sense of the tragic thing that visited my door. I believe in life we all have storms. We all have a story behind a smile. I don't consider myself an exception. But what I do consider is what I do with it. So when things are, that was a tsunami is what I call it, the event, and it tore my life apart. It just completely changed everything. So it's been a time of healing, and I'm thankful for God's grace on that. But now it's time to go to work. And this will be the first year, this will be the third year, September 7th, 2019, and life is still building. You know, there's still a work in progress. I have two young men who are trying to find their way in the world, and they were robbed. They were robbed of their father, who was an eagle, who was invested in their lives. And so that is a big deal. And my approach to this whole thing, I'm saying September 7th, this is what this will be. This will actually be showing Gratitude Intensified. It started on August 24th, and so this will be the first year, the foundation marker of making it where I'll just be focused on flooding timelines with, whatever I'm led to, because I'm not really a production-oriented person. I go off of my heart, so if I feel led to talk about something, that's what I'll talk about or share. And guys, I'm sitting here with coffee this morning. I thought this was pretty cool, using the cup, making Gratitude Contagious. I think it's pretty cool. I created it. It's on the Etsy store, and I know you graphic guys, you can do a much better job than me. As a matter of fact, I have to give some thanks and accolades out later for someone who designed a t-shirt for me. I'll probably show it somewhere saying thank you today, but isn't that cool? So I ordered it where I got both colors on each side, because that's the two that are on the site. So if you go to the Etsy store, it's over there, and every purchase supports the cause. So you're supporting the cause and allowing me to do this more often. And that's my goal, to do this really flooding, to be in the marketplace, to be in the environment constantly in this zone. This is my vocation. I figured that out, and I've never been so fulfilled. For those of you who have found your fulfillment when you're doing something, you really are in the zone, and if anything, it's hard to pull back out. So this year, September 7th, 2019, will be the third year that actually the tragedy happened in my life. And at this point, I want to share that as an adult, I understand life has a season. So there's a season to be born, there's a season to die. I felt that my husband's life was an injustice. His life was taken, and I felt that it wasn't necessary. But at the end of the day, it's not what happens. No matter how angry or how much energy I give that, I cannot change that. That'll be with me forever. My heart is tattooed forever. So wherever my life takes me, that will always be a part of my story. What's important to me now is that my sons, those are my why. I have a lot of family members who are my why. I would say they're my village. There's a lot of people that are around me who I would include in this equation. But what gets me up from being knocked down, what gets me up from coming out of a dark room, what allows me to stay praying and listening and looking for God's wisdom are my sons. They are my why. And so it was a heck of a blow. I call it someone kicking your door down. It's a storm where everything you've owned, everything you planned is changed in an instant. So, this year will be the first year that I want to approach September 7th. And I know my family and friends, a lot of them are still very angry. A lot of them are still very hurt, meaning that they don't even talk about that day. For some of them, when they do, they get upset. And for others, they act like it doesn't exist. And let me say this respectfully. I think everyone has the right to figure that out. And I pray that they do, because I think it takes away the energy. It takes away, it's robbing them in a way, but that's something that they have to find. We all have that right. If we're grieving, and that includes you, if you're grieving, if you're going through something, I would dare not tell you how to walk that out. I pray that you find a peaceful place soon, because, every day is not promised. But again, I wouldn't, who am I? I don't have some book of how to. I'm like you, walking things out. So September 7th this year will be the first year that I want to take it from the 24th. I've been already doing that, just really putting myself out there, connecting with some of you, following more people who live in the waters of gratitude, and that may be even you. I've reached out as a request to connect, and I just really want you guys to know I'm here, and so I need your help. I call it an eagle call, because the eagle call says, listen, this is the things that I have, and I'm looking for eagles. Eagles know what they can do, and then they just do it. They don't ask, well, what or how. So for me, the Eagle Call is putting out things that would be a help, period. If you take on any of these things that are listed there, sharing, posting, replying, bringing awareness to the website, just launched my YouTube channel. That has been a work of love, meaning that I've been meaning to do these things forever. You know what I'm saying? To get it launched. And I'm so grateful that I was able to do that yesterday. So it officially launched yesterday, the YouTube channel, and to connect. I'm really looking for you to subscribe to that. I appreciate if you would comment on some of the videos if something resonates with you. And here's the key, guys. I'm looking for the genuine hearts. You know, if it resonates, I want to know about it. You know, if it doesn't, it's okay. We don't all think the same way. We don't all have the same passions or fulfillment. You know, that's what makes conversation, right? And you may not be in the zone that I'm in, but we can have conversation based on whatever your perspective might be. And that's how we all learn. That's how we become open. So that's always the open door policy here. Anybody's welcome at helpingbuildbridgesacross.com. I'm very open about my faith, what I believe is listed under about. And if you don't believe that, you're still welcome here, because love always wins. We can still find a ground to have a conversation, and that common thread is love. And then maybe along the way we'll share it and find better places to enhance and inspire each other as we go along this journey together. So what I need, this is my September 7th intensification. What I'm asking for is for this to be a day of remembrance. So it'll be from, it's already started, to the 7th, to September 7th, and all that means is that if you see something that represents gratitude, if you're already doing something in your own community, in your own space of gratitude, if you have a great poem or quote, if you have a picture of a loved one that you want to share and tell us about, or you want to talk about something about your story, maybe not the story itself, you don't have to, everyone's not going to share, I get that, but maybe there's something you've learned along the way from the things you have experienced. You don't have to give us the what it is, but you can give us something to say, listen, you know, consider this. And I'm big on consider this, because I don't provide answers. I'm like you, I'm walking it out. So I give you something to consider based on what I've experienced. So what I need is for you to visit the Eagle Call. This is actually listed here, and the reason I'm saying visit is because I'm putting this particular piece in different places, and so some of you are here now, and I want to share with you the list below that these are the things that I'm looking for you to connect to. There's got to be something that may resonate with you. Then I've had people ask, well, you know, Danielle, I'm not really looking necessarily for any type of service. I don't want to mail a card. I don't want to, you know, buy a t-shirt. I get it. I would just prefer just to send you a little donation. And so that's what we call the gift of kindness. That's how that became available. And there's no certain amount that's greater than another. Everybody can handle something and share something different. And again, only what you're led to. This is not something to draw on what you should do. That's something in your heart. I don't know about you, but when I travel my day, when I stop and post, when I give an image, it's because it resonates with me. It's something in my heart that says, you know what, this is a great post. And I put it out there because it hit my heart. And so I want to share it with you. So it should be the same way. If there's something that you feel led to do, like, you know what, this would be great to connect with Danielle on this, or I want to tell somebody about her on this, you know, because I have my book out here, Live Heart Inspired, which I'll be sharing more of. I mean, it's a great book. I have a post on my YouTube channel that shows you more of the book and why it was created. There's just so many things, and my heart is fulfilled in doing all of these things. I could spend all day. This could be my daily all day. I could spend hours into this. I get lost into this. I have to pull myself out of this so that I can do other things, and that's how you know that it really is part of your purpose, or part of your fulfillment, or part of your vocation. I'm looking out the window, guys. It's a beautiful tree out here. I'm seeing the wind. I get caught up in images. Sorry about that. But anyway, I just want to say thank you, and I can't say it enough. And so Intensify will be a lot more videos posted. My goal is to be consistent in this area. When I'm led to, I like to give it to you by those that want to listen, those that want to look, and those that want to read. I try to give a little bit of everything. So let me know you're out there. Many of you have. Listen, some of you guys have been from day one. Some people don't always put comments, but I know who you are. I see the likes, and I'm talking about way back when I first started going online. I know your names. I see it when I see your face, like, oh, I haven't seen this person in a while. It's a nice treat. So I'm very aware of your presence, and I want to say thank you I want to say thank you to you because there's no one thing. The fact you take time out to listen, take time out to read, take time out to like and to share, that's huge for me. That's awareness. And your heart is connected with mine. I want to say thank you. So again, guys, September 7th, I want to know your story. I have that on the website too, Helping Build Bridges Across. Share your story. So if you have pictures you want to email to me or a story you want to send to me, and you don't have to do it through the site. If you prefer to go through the media, maybe we're connected on Instagram or Facebook or Pinterest, wherever we're at, whatever's comfortable for you to connect to me, do so. I'm very open. Those of you who know me, who have posted, we communicate, you know that I have conversation. And I'm just trying to keep up because I really appreciate you being here. All right, guys, that's enough for now. I look at the timer that's above the camera. It's like 10 minutes. I could go for another 20 minutes, but I know you probably couldn't handle it. But my eagle call is that you connect. So I'm going to be asking that from here until up on September 7th. After that, it'll go back to business as usual, which is still sharing, still doing what I do, but it won't be focused on just putting emphasis on you sharing your story, on you sending your pictures or posts, on you sharing or buying a product. I need you to do those things, or give whatever you feel led to do, or mail a card. We have an awesome affiliate program that I'm an affiliate of. The company is Send Out Cards. Their service is top notch. I've been using them since 2014. You can pick a card like you do at the store and just mail it. And that comes as a part of the affiliation with helpingbuildbridgesacross.com. You can create one, add your own pictures. You can send brownies to die for. Ask people who have gotten them, or cookies, you know. So I just want you to know these things are a help. Everything you do is a help. And I just want to say thank you. And I'll talk to you again soon. But guys, I need you to be intensified. I need you to take it up a notch, whatever you can do between now and September 7th. Let's represent that my husband was here. He's the eagle that I'm going to be remembering. I had a special mention of a dear friend who died of breast cancer 2008, and I didn't realize it till my aunt brought it to my attention that it was on the same date. I never realized they both passed on September 7th. So, you know, it's just special to me. And I've had a lot of family members pass on since then, you know, uncles, cousins, different people, friends. I mean, they're all going to be remembered on that day. I don't want September 7th to represent anything to what happened that day. I'll deal with those issues later because it has to be looked at too. There's an injustice that happened. But in the meantime, I want to emphasize that we're not going to run from September 7th, that tragic day. We're going to make that a day of remembrance in whatever way we want. We're going to flood our timelines and our lives surrounding our lives, wearing it, sharing it, making gratitude contagious. We are infecting people. We are planting seeds, and I want to say thank you. All right, you know, I'll be back soon. This is like another forum for me, just trying to find the right spot, because some of those videos, I was all in your face. I was like, wow, but I refused to retape it because the message was where I was at the time, so be it. Thank you, guys. Talk to you soon.